What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 94 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore's franchise mode here on the channel. The year is 2035. I'm going to be honest with you. I just realized it said March 2035 at the top left of the screen. Yep, I did. Yeah, that's the thing that I've just realized. But here in Baltimore, they're coming off of 3 straight World Series victories. You know, they had a couple players retire. You know, Jack Leiter, he's hung it up. You know, what a good career Jack Leiter did in his prime. 177 wins was not good enough to make the Hall of Fame, and I really don't think even Grayson Rodriguez's 200 wins is good enough to make the Hall of Fame. You also got to think, hey, Yordan Alvarez hit 5 and 600th career home runs here in Baltimore, and well, the Orioles brought in 2 Phillies mainstays this past offseason in Trey Turner and Bryce Harper. So hopefully they can have themselves a fairly good season. So we got one representative here. We got Demetrius Hartman. Oh yeah, there you go. He is our, I guess, relief pitcher in the All-Star game. Let's see anyone else. Got Gunnar Henderson there. Okay, Gunnar. We got 2 representatives here. And a Jackson Holiday. Alright, Jackson and Gunnar. Drew Jones here in left field. Okay, Drew Jones, I see you getting things done. Anyone else? Right field? No. No one in right field there for this team. Let's see, anyone for the National League here. Todd Lilly, he left us. I think he's with the Cubs now. Yeah, we didn't have the money to sign him. Kind of rough there. Wander Franco still kicking in the league. That's disgusting. Anything else here going on? Right field? Nah. Alright, no more former Orioles. Now, Gunnar's 10 home runs, 7 for Holiday, 12 for Torkelson. Alvarez doing fairly well, 23. Dominguez doing okay. Harper, 14 home runs, a 2.13 average there from the DH spot. Trey Turner has a home run. He's batting fairly well in his limited at-bats. Not too shabby there for Trey Turner. Now, let's take a look here at our pitching staff. There you go, Bryce Harper, hitting his 600th career home run here at Baltimore. Spent 28 games with Kansas City and just was in the minor leagues the last 2 seasons, it looks like, or just a free agent, so it's kind of mental right there. The pitching staff, we did bring in Jack Flaherty. Now he's doing okay, I guess, out of that 5 spot in the rotation. Kirk Green doing meh. Conrad doing okay. Prado is our closer. He's not doing too hot. A 4.08 average in 20 innings pitched. 22 saves, 3 blown saves. I mean, the save-blown save ratio is not shabby, but it's, I don't know. I don't really know what the missing piece is here for this back end of the rotation and the back end of our bullpen, because it seems like we lost Craig Kimbrell, and then with Todd Lilly, and then the whole thing kind of fell apart. So it's just not been a good run of things here. The Orioles did not make the postseason here in 2035. I guess Father Time is catching up to this Baltimore team here. I think a lot of them weren't really producing the same as they normally were. 18 home runs from Holiday and Henderson. Let's see. Harper got sent down in the minors, actually, so that's where he's at. He didn't retire or anything. No, he's just on the minors because the game wants to, I guess, send them down. There you go, 22 home runs for Bryce Harper at 160 games. Yeah, not too bad. 608 in his career. So that's, he's a 600 home run hitter right there. I'd like to see that out of Bryce Harper, getting things done. He is a lock for the Hall of Fame. He's 100 hits shy of 3,000. So hopefully, as long as the game doesn't send him down again, we can get him to that 3,600 home run club going into next season. Hopefully Trey Turner also. I'm not sure what his stats are looking like here, but he's got to be doing something right? Like, he's still in the league. He hasn't retired yet. He's still kicking around, honestly. But there you go. Prado kind of figured things out towards the end of the season. ERA's down to 3.15, 44-5, not too shabby. For Julian Prado there. Did save the 50th game of his career this season, which is not too bad. Not bad at all. The Royals defeat the Nationals here in the 2035 World Series. So, the first time in 3 seasons Baltimore has won a World Series. So, I think Baltimore fans are a little disappointed that they went from World Series victory 3 years in a row to just not making the postseason at all. They didn't have a bad season. They finished above 500, which, a lot of teams are like, oh yeah, we finished 500. That's a good season for us. And Baltimore, not a great season there. MVP, Von Fishman. Painter, again, just killing it here. Gunner's doing well. Let's see. Fishman again, another award for him. Any Baltimore Orioles get these gold glove johns right here. Tanner, Andres Gutierrez, Michael Franco. So for sluggers, this is usually where Baltimore gets things done here. They were never really a gold glove team. There you go, Jordan got one for his 41 home runs. There you go, that's what you like to see right there. MVP goes to Andres Gutierrez. So Gutierrez did clean up here and got a couple awards this past offseason. So not too bad for him. Lawrence Span wins his 3rd straight MVP award. That's wild. 3 straight MVP awards out of Milwaukee. It's probably the most relevant the Milwaukee Brewers have ever been, honestly. They've had like their MVP winners. They've had their Corey Harts. They've had their Ryan Brauns, their Robin Yount's, and they've had their good players, but I don't think they've ever been as relevant as they are right now with this Lawrence Span character. Just winning 3 straight MVPs. Postseason MVP right there. That's what you like to see. Flaherty retires for Baltimore. All right, so this is kind of the area we're in right now, where we have a lot of these large contracts tied into players, and we can't really bring in any of the premier talent that's on the free agent market, because all of our talent is kind of locked into a lot of these veteran players like the Gunners and the Holidays and Grayson Rodriguez. All of these guys are kind of tying up the majority of the salary here, so we kind of have to take all these 1-year flyers out on players. Sure, we got 2 years out of Nola, 2 or 3 years out of Aaron Nola, so that's not too bad out of there, but just kind of losing out on premier talent due to constraints. It's hard right there. So Corey Seager had himself a 21-year career, 2015 to 2035, 2,600 hits, 522 home runs, 281 career average. Not too shabby right there for Corey Seager. Finished his career at Tampa. Take a look at our lineup for next season. Harper's DHing. Trey Turner's making the move to right field for this team. Yeah, that's a team right there. Jordan is in left. You still got Rutschman, Acuna, Trey Turner. We had to move on from a couple players. We don't have Jason. We don't have Drew Jones. Take a look at our rotation. Grayson Rodriguez down to the 5th starter right there from being the guy of this team for so long to now being the 5 starter. It's just a huge drop off. We're going to run back with Prado there at closer, so hopefully things work out here in 2036.